Hey people, what's up? I'm Harshit here and hope you're enjoying your quarantine. Now, this video, mark my words very carefully, this video has a potential to change the rest of your life. If you listen to this carefully and if you understand what I'm just explaining, this will change your life. Your lives will never be the same again. So, if you're busy doing some other work and watching this on the side, please stop. If you're not in the mood right now, please stop. Get back to this video whenever you are fresh. Get back to this video when your minds are really open and start watching, because this is one and the only thing you need to know to become successful for the rest of your life. Now think about this. Imagine you have become really successful with your graduation course. Those who want to do CA, they become CA. Those who want to do MBA, they become MBA. You become really successful. Say at the age of 25, you have a really nice job, you have a really nice house, you buy a car, you get married. A couple of years down the line, you have kids. The life seems to be set. Imagine this situation. But then slowly you start to realize your parents are getting old and you need to take care of them. Your children are getting older and now you have to give preference to their choice. You are successful, you have money, you have a house, a car, a spouse, children, everything, and still it seems that something is missing in your life. The Westerners have a word for this feeling. They call it midlife crisis. These days, we also have a quarter life crisis because this feeling of emptiness, the feeling of, is that all I have to my life? Working, getting up in the morning, working the entire day, making the children happy, making your spouse happy, is that all I live for? This feeling is getting younger and younger. You people have started to get this feeling at the age of 25, at the age of 16 even, at the age of 30. So, what is the solution to this? The Americans, as smart as they are, have created a solution to this problem of working for 30 years, 35 years. They call this solution a FIRE movement, FIRE. It's an acronym that starts for Financial Independence Retire Early. How does this movement go? Very simple. All these people in the Silicon Valley basically earning big fat salary, all these technicians, a lot of them who have subscribed to this movement, they try to save maximum salary. They try to save as much as 80% of their salary per month with the aim to retire early. How early? Sometimes a really successful person retires as early as at the age of 30, at the age of 35, maximum at the age of 40. So you're not waiting till the retirement age of 60, you are retiring at the age of 30, 35, 40, because you retire early, you quit your job early, and rest of the time you are living off your investments and living life on your own term. How do you do that? Very simple. You can achieve that by investing. Now think about this. This is the best time to make this video because our markets have fallen like never before due to corona, and this is a really good time to enter into the market and start investing. Some of you might already be trading, please do not trade. Some of you might be investing into individual stocks, please do not do that. There is a far better way of investing and we call this index investing. You are not buying individual stocks, you are buying the index. We have two indices, two major indices, Nifty and Sensex. Just buy the index and hold it forever. Investing is when you do that for a long term horizon. I'm talking about 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. If you buy stock today, planning to sell it in the evening, you buy stock today, planning to sell it 1 week, 1 month, 6 months down the line, you're not investing, you're trading. Traders are speculators. Speculators usually do not get rich. So start investing. How do you do that? I'm not going to give you all the details. This is your homework for the holidays, learning about stock markets and learning how to invest. But just look at this amazing thing that I'm going to show here. What you see in front of you is the graph of BSC Sensex. You can see the dotted line on the left, 1990, that is the year. Dotted line on the right, it is 2020. On the top, you can see in the bar, we have segregated the part for 9th March 1990 to 27th December 2019. Now, if you look at this period of 30 years, you can see the index has grown 6068%. That is over 60 times. Index has grown 60 times in last 30 years. Gold in comparison has grown only 8 times. Real estate in comparison has grown only 30 times. in Mumbai, in other places, even lesser than 30 times. Index has grown 60 times. What this means is very simple. In the year 1990, if your parents had invested 1 lakh rupees, today they would have 60 lakh rupees for every 1 lakh invested by doing absolutely nothing. The market does its job. Now, we have taken the period of 30 years with the assumption that most of you, whether you believe in fire movement or not, most of you will have on an average of 30 years of work life ahead of you. If you join workforce at the age of 25, you may plan to retire at the age of 55. If you start working at the age of 30, you may plan to retire at the age of 60, something like that. In 30 years, if in the future also the markets give 60 times returns, then believe me, all of you are going to retire with 10, 15, 20 crore, maybe more in your brokerage account if you follow this simple strategy of index investing. Now is a really good time to buy index, because if you see the graph of, this is the graph of Sensex in front of you for last 1 year. For most of the year, you can see the Sensex was around 40,000. Today it is at almost 30,000. This is a drop of 25%. A drop of 25% is a great discount. Think about this. You want to buy new shoes. Will you buy the shoes at the MRP, or you'll buy the shoes when the seller is giving you 25% discount? Of course you'll buy them at a discount. This is a smart thing to do. You are going to invest in the index fund today. How do you do that? One of the simplest ways I follow, and believe me, there are many ways. There are many index funds. The most popular is perhaps Nifty Bees, Nifty NIFTY BEES, Nifty Bees. That is the most popular index fund. What an index fund does is, index fund holds the same stocks as Nifty holds in the exact same proportion, so that it exactly mimics the returns of Nifty. So if your Nifty goes up 10% in 1 year, your index is also going to go 10% in 1 year. If your Nifty goes down by 15% in 1 year, your index is also going to go down by 15% the same year. Even Warren Buffett has started to say the markets have changed to such an extent that it has become really difficult to beat the index returns over the long period of time. Hence, index investing. How do I do it? Take a simple look at this. I have a broker. The broker is called as Zerodha. With Zerodha, I get a membership of this new revolutionary app called Small Case. You can see Small Case at the bottom of my screen. Now, Small Case is something that I use for index investing. You can have a broker like Zerodha. Even if you don't have a broker, with Small Case you can just enroll directly. All you require is your PAN card. Now you see the top stock that I'm going to look at. It says top 100 stocks. It's a small case. I will open this. This top 100 stocks is basically an index fund, which is a combination of top 100 stocks in the Indian market. Top 50 which are in the Nifty, and the 50 after that. It's a combination of those stocks. All I need to do is invest into those. If you see bottom left corner, the minimum amount is 485. It changes every day as per the change in index. All I have to do is click on invest more. Invest more in my case because I have already invested. All I have to do is click on invest and I'm invested. This is one way to earn great amount of money. This is one sure shot way to retire rich as soon as possible. And this is something you can learn in these holidays. You can learn how to start investing. Please do not trade. Please do not go into derivatives. Please do not buy and sell individual stocks. And at the end of the day, the bottom line is, I'm not a certified financial advisor, but I have been in markets for more than 7 to 8 years now. But before doing anything, please take advice of your certified financial advisor. I'm not giving an advice by any means. I'm just giving a small inspiration. So learn how to invest, learn everything about stock market, utilize your holiday for that, and all the best.